This is the opposition rebuttal for the resolution. Colleges should provide free tuition. Thank you for being here. The government would have you believe that providing blanket free tuition is going to fix a lot of issues that are caused by inaffordability. The thing that the government is ignoring is that there are already many ways to get a free education, even at Ivy League colleges. Harvard provides families that make less than $100,000 a year financial aid that covers all billed expenses, including tuition, fees, food, housing, and more, including two $2,000 grants, health insurance, travel money, winter gear, and money for activities and events. Yale provides free tuition and fees, housing, and meals to families that make less than $75,000 a year. At a community college level, grants and scholarships can cover much of the cost of education, especially for needy families. As you can see, there is plenty of free college already available. If colleges are free for everyone, it is possible they could become overcrowded, degrees lose value, and quality to drop. The government says that the way to avoid this is through funding, and that their plan will give more resources, expand funding, and provides more faculty. That argument doesn't make sense. Giving money to everyone for free college isn't going to increase resources or expand funding. That means that colleges will be more crowded with less funds, which will cause a decrease in degree quality and value. We agree that programs such as taxation could be used to increase funding for schools, but those funds should be invested wisely rather than given away to students for free when there are funds already available. The government says that free tuition will increase graduation rates and societal mobility for low income and unconventional students. Many of these students already qualify for free college, so we say that these students would be better served by specialized counseling and support programs than by free tuition. People coming from families who haven't had experience in going to college are going to need more support outside of the home than students whose parents can advise them. Since most already qualify for free tuition, resources like counseling, free childcare, and food services are a better investment for these type of students. People can't make use of resources unless they are aware that they exist. The government says that free tuition will help strengthen the economy and fill jobs to help keep the U.S. from falling behind. The U.S. should stay competitive. We say that free tuition is not the way to address this because it does not force companies to hire these students. Therefore, what we need is a program to incentivize companies to hire U.S. citizens first and penalize the ones who don't. The government's plan just gives students money for college, but doesn't actually ensure that these students are hired after college. The government says that free tuition will result in financial aid, financial and mental well being, stability, and freedom to build lives. We say a better way of making people financially stable is to teach them about money. Again, there are plenty of resources for free colleges. Money the government would provide for tuition could be used to help teach students how to be financially literate. The government is focusing on free tuition as if that's the way to fix everything. They say that it's just the start and they can focus on deeper equity issues later, like the ability to pay for books, housing, and academic support. They try to cast their plan as a way to help the economically or socially disadvantaged student. However, help with tuition is already there for these students if they know where to look for it. What is missing is the programs that the government would have you ignore. That is why the opposition is against a blanket free college for all solution, which will do nothing in the long run but hurt colleges and the budget. Instead, we should use the resources that are already available and don't put an undue burden on schools or government programs that are already in place. Expand money for education, but don't spend it unwisely on costs that are already covered. Focus on teaching high school and community college students what is already available so that they can go to college for free. Let them know that dreams of Harvard and Yale aren't just for the elite, that they are achievable and in reach for everyone who is willing to work for it. Don't let the government give more money away needlessly. There are better ways to enhance our higher education system. Please vote for the opposition.